Welcome to lesson number 3. In this lesson, we shall start to discuss the virtues of Psalms. The Kabbalah considers the book of Psalms as a treasure of wonderful virtues. To each psalm, there is a special meaning that can help a person in difficult times. In Judaism, many believers recite the Psalms whenever they need help from heaven, to attain empowerment and comfort in difficult times, and to succeed in many tasks. Reading the Psalms attracts a great and abundant light to the person and satisfies the hunger for spiritual fulfillment and establishing connection with the upper light. Jewish mysticism attributes to the Psalms many virtues and a tremendous spiritual power that helps to guard, protect, rescue, and invoke the mercy of heaven. The reason for this is that in the verses of Psalms, holy names are encoded, and frequencies that elevate the spiritual level of man, even when the reader does not understand all the words being recited. The sages of Kabbalah claim that anyone who recites the Psalms with sincere intention and from the heart and with the outpouring of the soul can improve his luck, release inhibitions and blockages, and attract spiritual and physical abundance. The special language of the prayer that has been recited for many generations brings comfort, hope, healing, encouragement, and personal security. Whoever reads the verses of Tehillim is able to find himself and his troubles between the lines and feel that the prayer was written especially for him. For example, whoever stands before a court of law will recite, among other things, Psalm number 4, which opens with these words. I will read in Hebrew, and you can read the translation in English. למנצח בנגינות מזמור לדוד. בקוראי ענני אלוהי צדקי. בצר הרחבת לי. חנני ושמע תפילתי. בני איש, אדמה כבודי לכלימה. תאהבון ריק, תבקשו כזב סלע. Notice the mindset conveyed through the verses, which describe a person in distress and seeking to bring his truth to light. According to Midrash Tehillim, Rabbi Yehuda said about the Psalms, in simplified words, the prayers in the Psalms are eternal and aimed at the individual and the entire nation without becoming obsolete. They always hit the mark in terms of the feeling of the individual and the public. The Psalms are aimed at the individual person in various situations he experiences, pain or suffering or fears, as well as at the public as a whole. They offer a plea for mercy on the people and the community. Tehillim contains psalms that are suitable for almost any situation in life. According to Jewish tradition, the Levites used to chant the chapters of Tehillim in the temple when sacrifices were offered. Nowadays, it is recommended to read the Psalms in any situation, and especially in times when man needs to turn directly to the Creator and ask for salvation. In the book Likutei Moharan by Rabbi Nachman of Braslav, it is said that by reciting the Psalms, every person can undergo his rectification in this world. According to Rabbi Nachman, the Tehillim includes 10 dimensions of holiness attributed to the 10 Sefirot, which are capable of rectifying the 10 powers of the soul and pouring spiritual light and joy into them. If these channels are blocked, they will be opened by reading the Psalms. The 10 powers of the soul are parallel to the names of the 10 Sefirot in the Tree of Life and named after them. Chokhmah, wisdom; Binah, understanding; Da'at, knowledge; Chesed, grace; Geburah, valor and also judgment; Tiferet, beauty; Netzach, eternity; Hod, splendor; Yesod, foundation; and Malchut, kingdom. The chapters of Tehillim open in 10 different styles, and each style has a virtue to cancel a certain power of impurity and the power of a certain shell that blocks the soul and prevents the flow of infinite abundance. The forces of impurity are shells, klipot, all of which are included in the Sitra Achra, the other side. For example, the word Hallelujah that opens Psalm 150, the last chapter in Tehillim, is mentioned 24 times in the entire Bible. The word Hallelujah carries the power of holiness and inner purity embodied in all the songs of praise and glorification to the name of the Creator. The word Hallelujah is aimed to cancel the power of impurity called holing or wailing, Yelala, which expresses deepest sorrow and grief. Hallel in Hebrew is also an expression of joy, from which a person praises and admires the one who saved him and gave him life. Another example. The word maskil appears several times in Tehillim, usually as opening verses. For example, Ashrei maskil eldal, biyom ra'ah, yemaltehu Adonai. In modern Hebrew, the word maskil expresses wisdom and intelligence, haskala. However, when mentioned in Tehillim, it refers to the word shchol, which means bereavement. This word is capable of breaking and subduing the vessels of impurity called miskal. Miskal is associated with loss and grief. In the next lesson, we shall continue to discuss the structure of Tehillim. So thank you, and I will see you in the next lesson.